Solaris Budgets here, and I'm on a journey to ensure a better financial future for myself by budgeting, hybrid cash stuffing and doing savings challenges. So welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video we're going to be cash stuffing for September week 3, which it's not right. I don't accept it. I can't. I think this year it's just gone by so quickly. And again, I say this every week, probably tired of me saying this, but like mentally I'm like still in March. But we crack on, we continue to cash stuff and budget and achieve goals, I hope. So I hope everyone is doing well. I've had a bit of an influx of subscribers and views, and I'm not entirely sure why, because it was the same old video that I normally put up, just the weekly cash stuffing, and for some reason, I know, at the time I'm recording this, it's got like 70 odd views. That is not a lot for like most people, but like on average mine gets like maybe like 20 in the first few days, so having 70 feels weird. And also new subscribers, so hello. I'm really sorry, it's chaotic here. You'll get used to it. It is what it is, it's just chaos. So it's feeling autumnal now. It feels really autumnal. Like I can't go with the fact that like it's getting dark and I'm putting the lights on to cook at like 6:30 and all that kind of stuff. Quick question, do you guys decorate for like autumn? So like I have my little pumpkins here for like my autumn videos, but I don't really decorate because we live in a flat, we don't have that much storage. But I did get my stash of pumpkin spice candles. Yes, I am that person, and I just feel like the smells make it more for me than like having all the stuff. But anyway, I'm just rambling, you'll get used to it. So first off we're going to go into my everyday binder. So most of the stuff we cash stuff monthly, apart from personal spending money. I haven't counted the cash, excuse me. So we're now in a week where it's mostly cash and very few, I think there's only one placeholder that we're cash stuffing this week. So we should have 160. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60. I don't know why that confused me there. So let's just put this in the right places. So don't know what to say. It just, the weeks are going by really quickly. It starts to a lot more like autumn and winter. Trying to get like out and about a bit more, trying to sort of kind of work out what I want to achieve by the end of the year and like what I want to do in 2026. Spoiler alert, I might be attempting a low buy year, but I'll make a video on that later on. I think the video after this is probably going to be the setting up from autumn. I didn't really do this with my summer binder because I really like the dashboards I had in here, but I'm really proud of the dashboards that I made for my autumn like setup, so I'll film that after this video. So back into the everyday binder. So cash stuff, groceries, household, eating out monthly, apart from personal spending money, which we do weekly, and I do have some rollover money. This has been a game changer. So if you're new around here, I mostly used to do placeholder. I did all my cash stuffing on placeholders, and then like it would correlate to like digital pots, which was really great. But I found myself like that little bit of personal spending money I would just spend on like tap basically. And I sort of started, I think back in July, I started doing a little bit of like actual cash stuffing and then doing some like placeholders, and then August and now September it's just been more and more cash stuffing, like using actual cash for cash stuffing rather than placeholders. I still do quite a lot in placeholders, it's just for me there's no point having everything in cash. For stuff like car, we have an electric car, it's all done through apps or like card or whatever, it's just easier. And things like groceries, which we do digitally anyway, so things like that. But having this and having personal spending in cash and having this rollover challenge where only personal spending money goes into this, and this is for a hairdryer, which has been something that's been on my wish list for a very, very long time, which is really shameful, and I really do need to get a hairdryer, especially coming into winter, because I'm growing my hair out, and yeah, I just need a hairdryer basically. I don't have one. I do have one, but it smokes every time we turn it on, which is not ideal. So yeah, so £5 is going to go into the rollover challenge. Definitely going to be a slow builder. So to actual cash stuffing, so many times each week I assign myself £20 in personal spending money. I don't know, I keep swapping that binders, but we do play some games with that. So the first game we play is Roll and Match. You've probably seen this, everyone's playing it. It's such a great little game. So this is the second time I'm doing this. So this is from the Rocking Witch. Anyone that I mention, please stop watching this video right now and go check out their channels and go check out their Etsy shops or their actual shops. They are some really incredible creators, and yeah, I just love their stuff basically. And they're just incredible people as well. So we play Roll and Match. So if we get 3 of the same colour, and I did get my Sharpies out on time this time, 3 of the same colour, we put in 5 different colours, we put in 10. So we've got pink, purple, pink, purple, pink. So we're just going to do the purple first. Just tap my iPad so I have my cheat sheet next to me. So yeah, has anyone got any like things that they want to achieve by like the end of the year? I tend to like, I don't know, I'll pick up the orange. I don't like starting New Year's resolutions in the new year. So I might start a few of my goals very soon. We will see. We'll do a 2026 binder setup, probably coming out like at the beginning of December. I really enjoyed doing that last year. I'm not sure how much is going to change. We may reduce some categories, we may add some categories in. I'm not 100% yet. So that's £10 going into Roll and Match. Oh, and I haven't said this before. I say it every week, but I haven't said it yet in this video. Everything but the rollover challenge is going into my 300 envelope challenge, which is going towards a house deposit basically. If I was just do the 300 envelope challenge, I would not. I would find it really boring. It would just, it's a big challenge. It's a long challenge, so I just don't. I wouldn't complete it basically. The way I like to do this is I do lots of small challenges, some that finish a lot sooner than others, so bigger amounts and smaller amounts, and then it gets fed into the 300 envelope challenge, and that makes it more fun, and that means I can do it more. So the next thing we're going to do is the Save 2025 challenge from the Solaris Budget. So each row is £5, so we're going to cross off that and then put £5 into there. So we have £5 spending money for this week. So just putting that off screen, and we'll come back to that binder in a bit. I feel like I'm going to have to put my ring light on. I was trying to do this without the ring light, but it suddenly got very dark. But yeah. So that's it for that binder. The next binder we're going to go into is my annuals binder. So this is for annual events, annual bills, etc. So in Christmas it's going to get 5. So actually I'm going to take that 5 and put in the 10. So Christmas now has 150, 70, 80. 150, 70, 80, 90. I don't know, I can't count today. That means we can cross off another Christmas tree. Now, some might think this is very low for Christmas. It is just me and my partner. There are no children in this family. We don't have any children. And especially with my parents, we've decided that we don't really want to do Christmas presents this year. We just want to do stuff that's like really meaningful, like cooking and going for walks and spending time together, and maybe making charity donations. So most of this is going to go towards like little gifts for friends possibly, and then like helping out with like the big Christmas costs. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Next is going to be annual bills. So this is for stuff like contents insurance, TV license, our toilet roll subscription, water, stuff like that. And that's going to get 20. which means that now has 120, 40, 60, 80. And I think I'm going to remove this tracker because this is going to be like, I'll be dipping in and out of this, like things that paid every 6 months and then things that paid like every year. So that's that. Whereas car annuals is going to get 20, and this now has 100, 200, 320, 40, 60, 80, 95, so 395. That is for insurance, MOT, and servicing and car tax. So that is a great tracker to keep. So that's it for that binder. I hope I'm making sense in this. I know, like, sometimes I just feel like I'm rambling and nobody knows what's going on. I don't know what's going on. So this is my variables binder. So this is things that we don't need to dip into every week or every month. So health is going to get 5, which means health has 5 in the bank, 15, 20, 40. So I have done a bit of spending out of health. I was just trying to work out like everything that needed to be done. So I've like paid for medication, I paid for my flu jab. Very important, you should try and get your flu jab if you can. And just seeing kind of what I need to, what's coming up health wise. I am getting an eye test at the end of November, I think, and I'm probably, if I do need to change my glasses, if I do need glasses still, I will probably get some new glasses because the lenses in these are all scratched up. So we're really going to try and put some more money into health over the next few months before that happens. Car, as I said before, is completely digital. So car has 25, 30. I did condense that a little bit because it was getting a bit ridiculous with the 5s. Not putting anything into travel this month. Gifts is going to get 5. So gifts now has 15. Self-care is going to get 5. So self-care now has 20, 30, 45. Oh my god, I still haven't decided the order I want this in, like with when I have placeholders and cash. I think the placeholders go at the front and then the cash go behind. Right, that is it for that binder, which means we get the fun binder back. So we're done roll a mat 2025. We're going to do 5 Friday. So every Friday I put in £5 into this challenge. So this is for the 12th of September. I have actually made, I forgot to say this at the beginning, 5 Friday for 2026, and it is now available on my Etsy shop as a digital download or as a physical item if you want. So this is all of the Fridays in 2026. I've also done the save 20 26 times, so you save £20 26 times to save a total of 520. I did this last year and the year before. Again, I made these. You can get them in my shop, digital download or physical item. It's really fun to do, and it sort of breaks down those like yearly challenges a bit better. So yeah, I will be doing those next year. Really enjoying this 5 Friday. It's just, I see it build really slowly. 5 in. Okay. Then we're going to move on to rock, paper, scissors, and I think we might be finishing this today. So let's play. So this is from Studio Budgets. I think we might be finishing this, and this is to save 350. So we can't do rock because we cross them all off. Paper. So paper is 10. Let's do it again. Paper is 10. Rock, can't do that. Scissors is 15, which we can do. Scissors is 15, which we can do. And then, yeah, we've got 2 papers. So we have completed rock, paper, scissors. So let's organize this a little bit. Let's just double check. Oh, it's just gone really dark. Okay. Right. So we should have 350 in here. So we've got 100 in the bank. We've got 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So 350. And I am just going to organise this so I can take a bit of a cheeky thumbnail. Because I've never been able to take a cheeky thumbnail with like proper decent amount of real cash before. So let's try and fan this out nicely. Ooh, pumpkins going everywhere. Is that gonna work? Oh, hold on. Excuse me for a second. So, can I do this right? I don't know if I've taken the photos, but I will take a screen grab when editing if that hasn't worked. So yeah, so that is 350 saved from rock, paper, scissors. So if you just give me a second, I'll tidy this up and I'll get some placeholders out. We can do the 300 envelope challenge with that. So with the magic of editing, hopefully that will have taken no time at all for you. So we've got 350 in placeholders, which is going to go into the 300 envelope challenge. Let me grab the binder that this is supposed to go into. So this is a binder we haven't seen much in the past few months. This is my long-term binder. So first of all, let's decide what we're doing. So we're going to take that big number there, the 294. So 350 minus 294. So we're going to do 294 and 56. So, oh yeah, so this is the 300 envelope challenge from Budget with Ira. The goal is to save 45,150 in 300 envelopes. It is a ridiculous challenge. And yes, I'm very aware that it's going to take a while. We probably won't complete this next year. It'd be nice to complete this the year after that. It was terrible. And then 56. So ideally what I was trying to do is have the nice 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I started this, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I do one side, a sheet per side. So that, terrible. So that it wouldn't be that like crazy trying to figure out which one's which. Never mind. So that is the 300 envelope challenge added to. I was about to say complete there, which is completely wrong. So house deposit is going to get 350, which means in the house deposit now we have 1,000, 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 500. Ooh, 2,005. Is that right? 1,000, 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500. Okay, so I will condense those placeholders. 2,500 in the house deposit again. It's a very small amount. It's not going to buy us a house anytime soon, but it is a start, and we do this entirely with challenges. And what I haven't said before, that most of the challenges are fed by side hustle money or leftover money from the previous month. So that is pretty incredible what we've been able to achieve so far. So I'm going to change savings challenges a bit for autumn, just to mix it up a bit, make it fun. So you will see that in my next video, which will be my setting my binders up for autumn. But yeah, very exciting that we finished rock, paper, scissors, and thank you so much for all the new subscribers and all the love on the videos. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I'll see you next time for setting up my autumn binders. Bye.